hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, are you aware that there was a video taken the night of January 17th?
Yes.
Is that you in the video?
Yes.
Were you with anyone during the altercation?
No.
Okay. What happened on the night in question?
On the night in question, well, during the day I had found out that my father was admitted into the hospital and with a terminal illness, and then I went to the bar to meet up with my boyfriend later that night, and he broke up with me, and I was very upset, and I was alone, and I called an Uber to go home.
Okay. Where did this take place?
This took place at Mary Brickell Village.
Okay. What time did the altercation take place?
The altercation took place around 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. How much would you say that you had to drink that night?
I had 3 drinks.
All right. Did you stay at one bar?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, no. Just ask it.
Okay. Did you buy each of your drinks?
Yes, I did.
What drinks did you have?
I had a cranberry and vodka.
All of them were the same drink?
Yes.
All right. How long after your last drink did you leave the bar?
About a half hour.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Were you with someone while you were at the bar? Were you with someone at the bar when you were having these drinks?
The first 2 were with when my boyfriend was there, and then he ended up telling me that he was going to break up with me, and he left, and I stayed there, and I had 1 more drink, and then I stayed there a little bit longer because I was very upset, and then I called an Uber and went home.
Okay. Do you have a history of violence after alcohol consumption?
No.
All right. Had you ordered an Uber?
Yes, I did.
Did you know that when this Uber pulled up, it was for you?
I believed it was. It was the same car.
Okay. Did anyone say anything to you about it not being your Uber?
When I got into the car, the Uber driver yelled at me and said that I was not Angie, and then the other people were outside, and they said that I was, that they would give me the Uber to take home, but the Uber driver would not let me.
Okay. Why did you continue to attempt to get in the vehicle when the Uber driver refused to drive you?
Because Juan Cinco said that it was okay if they took me, and I just wanted to go home.
All right. Did you attempt to knee the driver?
Yes, I did. He would not let go of my arms.
Did you threaten the driver?
No, I did not.
Okay. How many times did you swear at the driver?
A lot.
Do you know how many variations of the word fuck you used?
No, I have not been able to watch the entire video throughout.
Okay. Have you gone on several TV shows to watch this video and discuss your actions?
I have gone on the TV show, but I have not watched the video.
So they did not have you watch this video with them?
They only made me watch parts of it. I cannot watch the entire thing throughout.
Okay. And you do not remember everything that occurred that night?
I
thought we do the witness.
Do you remember everything that occurred that night?
In a cross-reference?
Oh. Yes. No. No, I do not. No, I do not.
Rephrase the question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. You had said earlier that you only remembered bits and pieces. So, do you remember bits and pieces, or do you remember everything from that night?
I remember bits and pieces.
Yeah. All right. If you only remember bits and pieces, why do you remember exactly what happened and what word for word the Uber driver said as you were walking away?
Well, I remember the end of the altercation. And I remembered the beginning when I was getting into.
Okay.
I don't know. I remember, okay.
Did you call the police?
No, I did not call the police.
Why not?
I did not call the police because he was restraining me.
Was he restraining you during the entire altercation?
Most of the altercation, he was restraining me. He pushed me down on the ground when I was trying to get away.
Yeah. Why didn't you call the police when you left? When you walked away?
When I was walking away, the police pulled up.
Okay. Why didn't you call the police when they pushed you down?
I was mad, so I got back up.
She's just gonna keep saying that. Okay. Why didn't you call the police at that point?
Oh. Can you repeat the question?
Why didn't you call the police at that point?
I was angry and I had hit my head and I wanted to get up and
Okay. When you got inside the Uber, were you throwing things out of the vehicle?
yes.
Do you know how many times you threw things out of the vehicle?
No.
Whose possessions were you throwing?
The Uber driver.
Do you know what you threw out of the vehicle?
I do not know everything I threw out of the vehicle. I just know that I threw his phone and I threw whatever he had in his glove box.
Do you remember throwing scissors out of the vehicle?
No.
Did you hear anybody say anything about you throwing scissors at someone?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know whose iPhone you threw out of the car?
It was the Uber driver's. That was part of the settlement I paid him for.
Did you go into work the next day?
Nope.
Are you aware that you have violated rules of your employment?
Yes. Which what? Oh, which rules?
You sure you have to ask me that?
Or
You don't have to answer.
Okay. Do you think you should be punished for your actions?
I have been punished for my actions. I'm on administrative leave.
Have you ever acted in violence in the past?
Not to this extent, no. Or, no.
Are you getting paid on an administrative leave?
No. Am I? No. Yes? Yes.
Hard.
Yes, I'm being paid while it's under investigation. I love my job.
We didn't ask you.
Still my opinion.
Your opinion doesn't matter in this case.
Did you know the video has close to 6 million views?
Yes, I have heard word of mouth about that.
How do you think this makes the hospital look to its customers?
Very bad. But I...
You said you take medication for your anxiety. What is that medication?
I take Xanax.
Do you want me to say this one?
Yeah.
All right, you say that this is out of character for you. Why have you received 2 warnings at your job?
The 2 warnings were not related to something like this in such a severity. I was dealing with a lot on my plate with a specific case I was dealing with one of my patients, and another employee asked me to help out, and I did not.
What were your warnings about?
I had a warning about not helping other employees and being uncooperative.
Why did you go on Good Morning America right after the incident?
I felt like it was my responsibility to fess up to my actions and apologize on behalf of me and the Jackson Health Center.
Did you have a third-party lawyer telling you what to say?
Lawyer-employee confidentiality.
We're not asking what you said, we're just asking if you had a lawyer.
Yes, I did have a lawyer. I have a family lawyer.
How are you taking responsibility for what you've done?
Well, I am currently on administrative leave right now, and I am oh, yes. And after the incident occurred, I paid the Uber driver $5,000 for all damages. I was very compliant with the police on the scene. I'm working with the Jackson Health Center. I just really want to show the world and my patients that is not me. That was very uncharacteristic.
Should I say these ones? Yeah. Okay, how long after the altercation started did the cops arrive?
About a half hour, 15 minutes.
Okay, where were you when the cops arrived?
When the cops arrived, I was down the street.
Were you standing on the side of the street?
Yes, I was waiting for a cab.
So you were not already in a cab?
No.
Did you resist arrest?
No. I was very compliant. They did put me in handcuffs because it was a disturbance call, but they let me go.
Okay, you said that you were cordial, but there were several people that said that you were seen kicking the cops. Do you consider this cordial?
No, I was not kicking the cops.
No.
I would have been arrested if I kicked a cop. It's assault on a cop, right? Yeah, okay.
What
It was just
happened
a disturbance call.
when placed in the back of the cop car?
When placed in the back of the cop car, I was very compliant. I was very upset. I began to cry. They were very nice.
Sorry.
Alright, you say that these issues that you have do not affect your performance, but you have received a verbal and written warning while at work, correct?
Yes, but they were not related.
Alright, in the video, the Uber driver is not heard saying anything while you walked away. Is this correct?
Yeah, the video stops as I'm walking away.
But at that point, when the video cuts off, did you hear the Uber driver say anything?
No.
Alright, in the video, Juan says you damaged the mirror of the car next to his Uber vehicle. Is that correct?
No.
That's not correct.
It's not in the video. And even if it did, $5,000 would cover that.
Okay, so that is not in the video. Juan saying that is not in the video.
I cannot watch the video all the way through. And I don't know what Juan Cinco said.
In the video, you would have heard it.
I can't watch the entire video through.
Would you like to watch the video?
No.
Why do you think you hit your head?
I was pushed down to the ground.
Do you think that's the only reason?
Wait, rephrase that question.
Do you think being pushed is the only reason you would have hit your head?
Yes.
Okay, is that the only reason why you hit your head? Why you say you hit your head?
Yes, I was pushed down.
So you say that you were pushed down and you think you hit your head.
I did hit my head
How do you know you hit your head?
because my head hurt. I hit my head on the
Did you have a bump on your head?
Yes.
Where was the bump located?
On the back of my head. Want to touch it?
Is it still there?
It's been 2 weeks. It's not there.
Then why have we touched it? Just kidding.
I'm good, yeah.
Okay. That's all we have.
We just want to say that we have those two witnesses, and because I didn't get to myself, honestly.
If you guys are gonna say it.
Yeah, we'll record. We have, yeah. She just 1, 2, 3.
Want this?
Okay. Well, do you guys want to continue with our witnesses, or do you just want us to bring them up?
Just bring them up.
If you just tell us who they are.
We are bringing a union steward and the psychologist.